Building massive glutes, day 3. This third day is truly an exhausting one when training close to a deload, so if you're just getting started, don't hesitate to take some rest in between completing these exercises. If the workout's going to be a tough one, it's absolutely necessary to warm up the body to make sure it's ready to take on the load and stress that's to come. Here you'll see 4 warm-up movement patterns followed by 3 strength exercises. However, we're not going to get into that today. Rather, I wanted to take a minute here and say that these building massive glute videos are not designed as a workout tutorial or as a how-to video, but more so to break down the fact that there is no secret technique to building massive glutes. No special banded workouts, no plyometric booty routines, but rather what it comes down to is consistency and a little bit of science. Well, let's start from square one. We need to be able to find an exercise that feels good completing in full range. This exercise can be used as a tool. The tool will be used only so often over the next couple weeks, demonstrated with a thorough approach that couldn't possibly be mistaken for one that we're not sure of. Let's use the straight leg deadlift as our tool in this example. We want to be able to take this tool and use it about 2 to 3 times a week. In doing so, we're to judge how much we will need the tool in the weeks to come. This will be based off of how much fatigue or muscular discomfort we're experiencing. Now let's drop the tool analogy by metaphorically putting it away in the toolbox. Starting on day 1, let's take the straight leg deadlift as the exercise of choice. You will use this exercise in full range for a number of repetitions that will leave you more comfortable than the first time you've completed it, but not too many times that the idea of adding some weight and doing it again won't seem like a burden. For the sake of using the numbers, let's say you did a straight leg deadlift with no weight in full range for 30 repetitions. You feel warm and more comfortable with the pattern than the initial time you expressed it in full range, and now you've warmed up and you're comfortable and thinking, hey, I don't know if this is really building my booty. It feels a little easy. Well, at this point, the recommendation would be to add a little bit of weight. So when completing the exercise in full range, it feels a little bit more difficult, but not too difficult that we lose proper technique in our full range. This completed with no pain for no less than 12 repetitions. You'll see the straight leg deadlift completed here, done with fantastic execution. Taking an exercise like the straight leg deadlift and adding load to it can seem intimidating, but instead, take this feeling of intimidation and use it as fuel to liberate your past. The expression of exercise in full range is going to increase your hypertrophic effects immensely, meaning that your issue with building massive glutes won't be an issue anymore. For those that are already familiar with the basic principles of adding load to an exercise, I hope that what you see here can inspire you to take a step back from your training and reevaluate if you're still following the basics. Maybe you find yourself plateaued at 500 pounds on your straight leg deadlift, but all in the same, your legs are looking about as straight as a Cheetos and the bar won't go lower than your knees on the third of 6 reps. Well, it sounds like you need to consider taking some weight off the bar, mastering the technique, and adding weight when necessary to develop. You wouldn't find yourself watching this video unless you were here just in my support. At this time, I would not only like to thank you for your support and recommend for you to destroy that like button to help out with my channel's growth, but subscribe and check out the Building Massive Glutes Day 1 and 2 videos that will finish up this 3-part mini-series. As always, eat your food, invest your time, and take care, fellow gainers.